So here we are, literally sucking out bags and bags and bags of sand. I think I'm at about 200 pounds already. Just got to do the rest. So this is actually a bit harder than it looks, because most of it was kind of like the bags were set down in here, and you know, I had to like literally get the vacuum in to suck out most of the sand just to be able to get the bags out. They kind of conform to like the shape of the trunk, so that was a bit of a mess. So yeah, let me get the rest of it out and kind of just slowly work on getting all the little small things I need done. Now that most of the weight is down here under the bumper, it's really helpful because we don't need anything inside of the trunk anymore. But I still feel like I'm gonna need a decent amount regardless, just because the weight that the car needs to be, there's no way I was able to get all of that on this bumper itself. There's still a way I think I can. My boy Tom from NRG, he makes these plates that I think I'm gonna set, maybe one on top of the bumper laterally. Maybe I can get, I don't know, 75, 100 pounds out of it if I'm lucky. And the cool part about that is that I'll at least be able to, it'll be removable, you know? So depending on what class I'm running, what turbo I'm running, I might have to go up and down with the weight. So yeah, fun stuff. And there you have it. What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4 huge bags of sand, and there's still another 50 pounds in the car. Anyway, it's been a long time since I saw this empty. So, and it's funny, like, I'm looking at the gap in the wheels, and this was like damn near touching. Now we got, I don't know, 1.5 inches worth of gap on both sides. That's very interesting. It was a lot of weight. It was a whole lot of weight. You can stand on it. All the road racers would be in love right now. Absolute love. So now what I'm doing is trying to get these spark plug wires all made up for the IGN 1A coils. So here I am making my, oh, lost the boot. But here I am making my first ever spark plug wires. I'm sure this is an age-old thing, especially in a domestic crowd, but first time for everything, right? Done. Coils are in, wired. The coils themselves are not wired. The spark plug wires are done. So that's cool. Now we gotta get these coils wired. That's like tax number 10,000. So for the sake of time and probably a bit of expense, here I am attempting to paint this myself in my backyard on the ground. I literally do not have time to have my car go to a body shop right now and sit for probably a week and change. So one of my boys is a master painter. He gave me a couple tips. It'll look 10 times better than what it does now. So let me get to work. I just finished sanding this with 180. Next step is to primer it, sand that again, and then we'll get to painting. So bear with me here. primered. So I gotta let that set up a bit, let it dry. And once that's good, give that one last sand and a wipe down, and then we'll get to painting. Well, I'll try my luck on that. Honestly, it came out damn good. This is actually the second coat. Still pretty wet. I think I literally just stopped spraying. I'm sure once that dries out, it'll look pretty good. Just gotta get that back on the car. I'm dying for like a complete look now. But yeah, that's nice. That's real nice. Can't beat cheap. Back for more goodies. This is just for my lift pump. Got it. Escape fitting. So I'm pretty much gonna add this so that the warbro can just open the tank and push right to the mechanical. So that's it. One after the other. All right, so we're back in the vault. Right now, this is my new prime pump. It's gonna help us also get away from vapor lock when the mechanical pump just gets way too hot from sitting under the exhaust manifold. So engine shuts off or something like that after a pass, if it does. This one, trying to start the engine again, should be just providing fresh, air-free fuel to the fuel pump, so it can actually, the main mechanical fuel pump, so it can turn and get fuel to the engine. So yeah, trying to put my little wiring skills to work, and of course everything I do has got to look right. So just gonna do a nice little little mil spec wiring, little something. This is the ground for the pump, and gonna do the power. And I already actually have everything all set up from back when I used to run my welding, so pretty much just gonna run these Metri packs, which I love. They're really, really good connectors. Solid, can deal with all types of high amperage, but this won't see much, but it's what was already there, so just make it clean. This will bolt to the chassis. This will go into the plug that's already there in the car. And easy, pretty easy. That's done. Came out pretty good. Simple power and ground. Okay, it is midnight 02. Okay, 11:12. Just got home. A little behind, but figure it out. Got to finish this fuel system real quick. Gotta get this tank back. My workplace is a mess, absolute mess, disastrous. But we'll get that sorted out. Let's make these fuel lines. Let's hopefully we can get this car ready to go in the morning. Wish me luck. Got all the prime pump lines done. This is really cool because this is really close to the manifold, so kind of like this sleeving, this heat sleeving for this line. And that's it. Then I get these in the car, tighten everything up, test it, make sure it works. Move on to the next last minute project. Install to tighten, heat sleeve. Fits up pretty nice. Well, here we are. In a huge haste to try and make it to New England Dragway tomorrow, just for some quick testing. This is pretty much the final look for the back wheels. We only got to do one of the fronts, but not bad. We'll get it done this week. Good enough to go testing though. I like it a lot. And that's it. That's the one we gotta redo. But this is the final cut. And I think it came out amazing. So let's get this home, get this shit together on the car. Try and hurry up with tonight's process. All right, and we're here. Can't even lie, this track is like really far away, but worth it. It's nice, not bad. All right, so New England Dragway didn't go as planned, but where there's a will, there's a way, because 2 days later, here I am making license passes, straight through tech. No issues. Funny how life works, right? It's a fucking mess. Anyway, so I'm gonna get these passes. Then I just made my first hit, nice and soft. 1, 2, 3, and not even 3. Just 1, 2, shift third, and just out of it because I got to go a little bit faster each time for the NHRA 9-second license. So yeah, I'm hoping to get a couple more videos today. Not going to be a ton of like extremely cool shit, but I really just want to kind of get the car dialed, see what the 60 is doing, play with some launch settings, things like that, and we'll go from there. So hope for the best. Pray for me. Little brother. All right, so the first 2 hits actually were really good. We're taking a little bit of break because I guess there was a mild oil down or something like that. But first passes were really good, man. Like, the car feels great. It's giving me great data. I finally have the boost under control, because before I was leaving with like 40-something pounds of boost, and I was kind of relying on the clutch to be real angry to slip for me. And now I got it to where it's 21, 22 pounds and leaving the way that it was at, 40 plus. So that's always a positive. I'm sure my engine appreciates me quite a bit more. Anyway, we're just here. And by the way, this track is beautiful. Lebanon Valley, upstate New York. Beautiful scenery, the falls and leaves. Sound like an old man. But the people are real nice. Tech went smooth. It's nice. I could definitely see myself coming up here a little more often. So yeah, let me make this third pass. Let's see how that goes and hope for some good data. And if all goes well, then I can start sending it. Oh man, today was a success. It's very rare that we get days like this. Days where the car is good, 0 issues. We get to drive back on the trailer. Look at that. Fucking thing looks great. A little rough, but I mean, whatever. Fuck you. So, made all my passes. I officially got my NHRA license. So I can stop being a dirty boy and racing outside of the rules. Yeah, man. Car's great. I got no complaints. I'm loading this thing up, getting out of here. Gonna go relax and prepare for fall nationals the right way. So, keep in touch. see what's in there, huh? Oh, there goes that. Anyway. Damn, literally almost nothing. That piece all the way, that little metal piece you see all the way at the bottom, that covers like the hole for the drain. Yep, that's not even oil. That's like water, like condensation. Racing all day, no issues. It's fucking awesome.